Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the freshest developments and behind-the-scenes insights from the British royal family. Today, we're unpacking a truly game-changing story, Prince William's bold, forward-thinking plans for when he ascends the throne and the surprising member of the firm he's tipped to entrust with one of the monarchy's most time-honored portfolios. Stick around to the end, because we're not only revealing the full scope of William's vision but also exploring what it means for the future of the crown. And before we dive in, if you haven't already, do hit that like button and subscribe. Your support powers our deep dive royal coverage. A new era of modern monarchy. 4 centuries, the British monarchy has navigated a delicate balance between tradition and slow burn evolution. Coronations and carriage processions endure, yet each reign brings incremental tweaks to tone and emphasis. What insiders are now telling us is that Prince William is planning nothing less than a quiet revolution, charting his course now so that, from the moment he is crowned, the modernized monarchy he's long envisioned can hit the ground running. William's priorities are clear: mental health advocacy, environmental leadership, accessibility through digital outreach, and deeper connection to communities across the UK and Commonwealth. Yet to focus on these mission-critical areas, he's prepared to hand off duties he neither enjoys nor feels best suited for. And at the top of that list, the royal racing portfolio. Racing, from royal passion to personal preference. Horse racing sits at the heart of royal tradition. Queen Elizabeth II personally bred and owned multiple champions, Prince Charles and Queen Camilla maintain the legacy, and Royal Ascot stands as the social and sporting highlight of the summer season. The pageantry of top hats, colourful silks, and ceremonial processions represent centuries of heritage and hundreds of millions of pounds in economic impact for the British racing industry each year. Yet William, according to a senior palace confidant speaking to The Times, has never really felt comfortable in that role. He respects the sport's significance, recognising Ascot's £1 billion contribution to UK plc and its support for rural livelihoods, but his true passions lie elsewhere. Rather than superficially presiding over race days or shepherding breeding decisions, he'd rather devote his energy to causes with more immediate social impact. Enter Zara Tindall, the perfect steward. This is where Zara Tindall steps into the picture. As the daughter of Princess Anne and Sir Mark Phillips, Zara was raised in the saddle, riding her first pony at age 3. Her equestrian resume boasts an impressive silver medal in eventing at the London 2012 Olympics, a European Championship team gold in 1999, and countless top-level victories at badminton and Burghley. Zara understands every facet of the racing world: breeding strategies, stud farm operations, jockey training, and the network of local racecourses that underpin Britain's racing calendar. Her genuine love for the sport and her high profile, both within royal circles and in mainstream media, make her uniquely qualified to take over the royal racing brief. Delegating this role to Zara not only preserves the royal family's historic ties to racing but does so with authenticity and passion. What Zara's role could look like. Should William officially pass the baton, Zara's new responsibilities might include curating the royal racing calendar, selecting key fixtures, supporting regional courses, and ensuring the crown's presence at major national and international meets. Overseeing the royal stud at Sandringham, collaborating with stud farm managers to develop bloodlines, improving breeding standards, and hosting educational events for aspiring breeders. Championing racing charities, acting as patron for initiatives like racing welfare and retraining of racehorses, amplifying fundraising efforts and awareness campaigns. Modernizing royal racing communications, launching digital content, behind-the-scenes videos, virtual stud tours, and interactive social media features that engage younger fans and broaden the sport's appeal. Imagine Zara on the winner's podium at the Epsom Derby, delivering remarks about the enduring bond between humans and horses, and using her platform to highlight equine welfare and mental health initiatives. For William, this means he can focus his time on expanding mental health services, spearheading climate action partnerships, and deepening ties with grassroots communities across the realm. Testing the waters. Recent appearances. On Wednesday, July 2, sources report William attended Day 2 of Royal Ascot in a dove-grey morning coat, riding alone in the carriage after the Princess of Wales withdrew at the last minute. He greeted jockeys and trainers courteously, but took a backseat on organisational matters, an early signal of the handover to come. Over the same weekend, during Trooping the Colour on June 14, William rode his horse in the procession, honouring his father's official birthday with solemnity and respect. These dual appearances underscored William's commitment to tradition even as he quietly orchestrates a strategic realignment. Building a working royal cohort. Racing isn't the only portfolio in play. William is also eyeing a core group of cousins and relatives to serve as working royals in the coming decade, filling the representation gap as some elders step back. Mike Tindall, the former England rugby captain, brings widespread name recognition and a down-to-earth approach. He could front sports charities, school engagement programs, and veteran support initiatives. Peter Phillips, Zara's brother, already experienced in coordinating large-scale events and fundraisers, could take on patronages tied to education and youth leadership development. Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, both have built strong resumes in art, mental health advocacy, and entrepreneurship. Their existing patronages, Beatrice's work with disaster relief charities and Eugenie's commitment to spinal injury research, align with the monarchy's desire to highlight societal well-being and innovation. Prince Edward and Duchess Sophie, Charles's youngest children, poised to assume expanded duties, ensuring continuity and a unified front for state visits and diplomatic receptions. With the Duke of Kent, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, and the Princess Royal gradually reducing their public load, William's forward-looking team could handle hundreds of annual engagements, everything from garden parties and charity galas to Commonwealth tours, allowing the monarch to concentrate on strategic leadership and global partnerships. Balancing legacy and innovation. Of course, such a sweeping reorganization carries risks. Long-standing traditions hold deep emotional resonance for the public. Abrupt changes could spark criticism that the monarchy is straying too far from its roots. Yet William's approach, gradual, behind the scenes, and leveraging trusted family members, aims to strike the right chord, honoring heritage while embracing genuine passion and purpose. The key questions now are, will the public embrace Zara as the face of royal racing? How smoothly can this expanded working royal team integrate into official life? And perhaps most importantly, can William's broader vision for mental health advocacy, climate action, and digital engagement flourish once he sheds obligations he'd rather leave behind? We want to hear from you. What do you think? Is Prince William making a smart move by delegating the racing brief to Zara Tindall? Which of the up-and-coming working royals are you most excited to see on the front lines? And how do you feel about the monarchy's future under a king who prioritizes purpose, authenticity, and modern connection? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights fuel our next deep dives. If you enjoyed this comprehensive breakdown, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Hit that bell icon so you never miss our exclusive royal updates. Next week, we'll dissect the latest developments in Prince Harry's memoir Aftermath and what it means for the unity of the Windsors, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep questioning, keep engaging, and keep celebrating the evolving story of the British monarchy.